Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you, whatever it is. It's a Monday for me. Ending Mondays. I don't know, I'm in this spot in my life that I've never been in. Not liking it, but I do believe in the divine plan, whatever that is. Not all of it's to be understood by man, human, I don't know. Anyways, I can't go into it all, but you know, we'll see how it goes next week, right? Next week is my brother's birthday and my cousin's birthday. I shared that with you already. And that's a decision day. Decision day. Don't know what's gonna go on. I have lots of stuff going on in my head. Thinking about a van. I've been watching this van life. Not that I'm gonna go get into van life. But I love it. It's amazing what they can do in these vehicles. So I am on the hunt for a vehicle. I would like to do a van conversion. Yes, I would. But I wanted to do like a little camper van if I can make that myself. And so I can convert it from it'll be my traveling office. I've been wanting to do that for a while. Remember, I was saying I was going to get a mini Winnie. So now, if anybody knows, I'm thinking it's like the Dodge or the Ram ProMaster. I think that's the one that's going to fit my needs the best. Or I even think like a little mini school bus or shuttle bus, one that was accessible, a disability vehicle, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so if anybody's got one, anybody want to just donate me a van? You got a van you can just give me? Huh? That'd be great. It needs to be the high top. Oh, there's some amazing things. I got this plan going on in my head. I could make such a beautiful little office space in there. And then it can also be a camper to take my kids out camping, right? It's for work and play. Like, come on. And my work, it's not like work at all anyways. And I've been shifting because that was begin within the workshop. So I can start doing those workshops. I've been holding out going, I can't start because, how am I going to help my clients and, to do my psychotherapy if I'm on the floor, if I get triggered and I'm on the floor? How am I going to help you, right? I can cry with you if that helps. It does sometimes, right? Or, we both be on the floor, nobody to pick us up. Whatever that is. So there is, I'm doing a workshop, a macrame workshop next week. So if you're interested in workshops, I'm thinking average $20 a person. Call me up. I'll do those workshops. Now, if you want to do a love links, now that's a different thing. It's not $20 a person. You get hostess rewards and whatever. I'll figure that stuff out. I'd like to try the online things. I'm going to do a thing with my cousin to try and figure that out for myself, right? So I'm hosting a Tupperware party, a different type of plastic than what I deal in. I just talk a lot because it's funny. I'm not this fiend or whatever, right? Whatever. Okay, anyways, there goes into my explaining myself way too much. I was thinking of a Morningstar Mondays to see of the gifts that we have to share. Oh, and I'll show you my little creations after. You can kind of see behind my head. This is like my first macrame hanging pot. You can't see the top, but I'll show you that in a minute. It's not the proper cords or whatever, but, got that. And I got this little, okay, I'll show it to you now. Fine, because we can't wait. Impatience, right? Look at that. It's a shooting star for Christmas. I just did that last night. Pump that out. Isn't that cool? It's pretty cool. So, right? Decorations. I love those handmade gifts. Love. And I come from a very crafty family. Very artistic, crafty family. That was the whole point of my begin within business. I wanted to showcase the talents in my family of the creativeness, right? All of it, the holistic to healing. That's the whole thing. It all begins within. We find our gifts in there. We share. Gifts are meant to be given. So there we go. There's our answer. Let's do Morning Star. Morning Star Monday. All right, we're building on that. What are we building? We find our gifts, and how are we building our future based on following our passions, leading us to our purpose, trying to be ourselves, not taking everything personally. Right? We have to some degree, right? Because we're all affected by it. Okay, so calling in all of our directions from the east, place of illumination, clarity, place of fire, place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, that's the place of the child, the emotions, the waters. Calling back all of our energies from the west, that is the place of introspection, the earth, the woman. Calling back all of our energies from the north, that's our wisdom years, the air, the mental. And we walk the red road. Here we go, right? We're getting roots. We're getting grounded, sinking our roots in deep, stretching high for the truth. Trees, trees, trees. We're all trees that move. Isn't that true? So, roots giving, right? We find out, man, maybe we don't feel like we fit in that family, but we're all parted. We're all needed here. South, up into north, into adulthood, into our wisdom years. That's the red road. And where we come together, we see we have to unite to receive that wholeness achieved, right? Unity, wholeness achieved, that whirling rainbow. Any conflict, you could surround that with the whirling rainbow of peace. God made his promise with a rainbow that he would never wipe out man again. So, what is that for you, right? There is the prophecies about the whirling rainbow warriors of peace, right? The warriors don't fight. They usher in that love. It's protection of love, kindness. And the blue road of spirit goes east to west. It is always with us, right? That's the records revealed when we tap in to our source. We find those records for our own selves revealed. What is it that we're here to do? So tap into spirit. The blue road of spirit is always with you, east to west as the sun, right? That's the stealthy. Right, it says that weasel can pickpocket the great spirit's pocket and leave them contemplating the divine navel, right? So we don't need to hide anymore. We don't need to be secret about our gifts. It's time to put it all out there, my friends, and share it. Spirit will help you connect with that. Above, below, whoop, and within. Okay. Morning star, how beautiful you are. It's real. Okay, so we have 6 positions for the morning star. We start out in the bottom here. Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? We sure could. Maybe we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works. Okay. I gotta take these things off. No. It's too hot. Okay, sip of my hot chocolate. Because the first card we have is the challenge of the day. Let me just get my book. We'll make sure. Move my little angel. You can't see over here. No, move my little angel. The Sacred Path and Workbook. Okay. Oh, the peace tree spread. But we're going to do the morning star. We did do a peace tree spread. Why do I keep saying spread? Huh? Whatever. There's a dream weaver spread. What are we bringing into being? A pathfinder spread. Soaring eagle spread. Morning star spread. Right there. Oh, the peace tree isn't in this one anyways, right? Because we did that one because I didn't have this one. The keynote lesson for the day would be the first card. I think this one wants to tell us something right there because it's sticking out. Keynote lesson in the day is tapping into that usable energy, and we have it every single day, right? Even if it's just that usable energy to get yourself back up to bed, okay? Because you need to rest and recharge and refuel and relax, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Retreat, huh? Retreat to get that usable energy. So if you're feeling a bit tired, if you've pushed yourself a little far today, any day that you're watching it, whatever that is, it's that retreat and find that usable energy in that day. I'm feeling so drained. So what is it that I can do now, right? Work smarter, not harder. What can you do now to have a release or whatever that is for you, to retreat? What can you do now to build that energy up again if you feel like you're burning out? You're not alone. Yeah, you're not alone. That's okay. There is a book, Joan Boricinco, I believe. The Joy of Burnout, it's called. It's an old one. Oldie but goodie, I think. I read it many years ago. Anyways, we're already 10 minutes in. We got that first card. Anyways, okay, the keynote lesson on the day. Taking that time to retreat. Whatever it is, right? In 5 minutes, retreat, connect in that breath, because that breath, right? That's that magical breath. Tap into that. We can retreat, refocus, and get centered in our breath. The breath can help us get centered in ourselves, whatever that is for you. Number 2 is the blessings we may be thankful for all the day long. Blessings to be grateful for all day. So we must see them, right, to be grateful for them. So have a look out. These are the blessings, and will be there all day long. Whatever time of day that is for you to notice them. There it is. Okay. That's the one that wants to come out. And this one here too. So the blessings in the day, right? That you can always connect with your passion. Retreat. Reconnect. What's your passion? What's your purpose? Spontaneity is different than impulsivity. Remember, because spontaneity requires a little bit of a forethought. Not too much where you stop yourself from doing it, but a little bit of a forethought. Like, I feel like I'm going to do this today. Or there's sometimes I have this idea that I want to do. And since I don't do plans, I plan loosely, I will kind of check out my options. And then I act spontaneously. I'll set up, hey, say I want to go visit somebody. Are you going to be available? Because I'm thinking I might just get in the car and drive, right? So can I just, would you mind if I just showed up at your door? So there's like the forethought. It's not the impulsive where I just get in, no thinking about it at all. So, it's weaving. We got to see what we're weaving ourselves into, right? If we're being impulsive, are we being impulsive or being spontaneous? Because we keep being impulsive, we can weave, I don't know, right? Language is something that comes up with Spider too. Passion is your purpose. What is the language of your passion? What's the language you speak? What's your love language? Whatever that is for you. Retreating, getting in touch with that passion. We've been weaving lies around ourselves. We've been working hard. Do we see our part in that? Because if we don't weave that web, how are we going to catch those little juicy morsels, right? If we're too busy thinking that we got to repick, we might not see on the edges that we've caught our dreams, that they're already there, right? So what is that? What is that saying to you? Gosh, your passion, right? Are you weaving that web to catch it? You're going out there to chase it. Are you letting it come to you? Do you feel an impulse come up? We're going to reflect on that first before I make it a spontaneous action. I don't know. But you can reflect on that. That's the blessings that you may be thankful for all day. You have a passion. You have a purpose. You can get in touch with that. You can connect with that source inside of you to find that out. And then the challenge today is, right, those decisions. Okay, are we making the decision spur of the moment? We taking some time to reflect because we're not making an impulsive decisions. We're doing spontaneous decisions. So that's why we must take that time to retreat, connect with that usable energy with our source. And what is the decision in the highest, best interest of all? It's that sacred spiral. What are we repeating? Is there a cycle that needs to break? Did we find ourselves caught up in a reaction? We need to retreat to be able to respond. What is that for you today? See, that's how the spider weaves too. The spider weaves in spirals. We're going in spirals and not circles. If you feel like you're going in circles, maybe you haven't saw that thing to level up to the next level or whatever that is. It is for you. Right? So, and how, and the challenge, are you just thinking about yourself? Or do you think other people need? Are you focused on the needs of others and not your own, because we need to begin within? Are you projecting your needs onto others? What is that? You know, when you're making decisions, are you thinking about the future generations, the past generations? Are you thinking about only yourself, how this will affect those around you? What is that for you? It's time to retreat, right? This is what we've been doing and seeing those cycles, because some cycles need to stop, like being against stuff. Remember, against. That doesn't get us anywhere. Let's start saying what we're for. I'm for this. I'm for peace. I'm for love. I'm for everybody feeling worthy. I'm for a humanity that sees, right? They face at their source in everyone they see, so they don't want to hurt that other because they know that is their source. Maybe. A form of their source. Whatever, right? Whatever. If we see everything with the eyes of love, if we see everything the way our Creator sees it, are we going to want to hurt it, destroy it, control it? I don't know. Maybe you still would. I don't know. It begins within you. Those are the things to look within you for. Okay, and then 4 is the gift. Is Morning Star's gift to you. Okay, this is the gift from Morning Star. Morning Star's gift for us today, for the week, whatever this is, however you want to use it for yourself. However you're being guided to, okay? Let's kind of get out of our own way and let that spirit flow through and trust in that. We always can. We always can. Morning Star's gift. Morning Star's gift is that change. Every dawning of a new day, that's Morning Star's gift. Dawning of a new day. We can change directions. We can change plans. We can change the way we get that usable energy. We can change the way we're weaving our webs. Whatever that is. And you know what? We have to go through changes. Right? If we don't let go of that cradle board. Right? Did we get in trouble every time we fell down when we walked? No. We wouldn't walk then, would we? So have a look at that. What is that changing? That's the gift of Morning Star, is a dawning of a new day. Every day, a new day to build something better, something new, something based on love. Right? The power of love, not the power of possessions. Power of passion. Purpose. We're building on that. We find those gifts and we're changing those cycles that aren't working. We're changing the way we're making the decisions because we're taking that time to reflect, retreat before we respond and react and act impulsively, whatever that is. Okay? So that's a Morning Star's gift. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 over here. Okay. Above the 2. That makes sense. Morning Star's gift, and then we have the gift from Grandfather Sun. Gift from Grandfather Sun for us here today. Gift from Grandfather Sun. Here. Right, the new day. Here comes the sun. It's alright. Do-do-do-do. And it's a time to advance. Are we going to repeat the cycles? We have the decision each new day. Repeat the cycles or change that in advance. Move forward. Learn from that wisdom that we have. Try a new way. That's where our power lies. Empowering ourselves. Wow. Are we though? Right? We're animated by that spirit. So, that's where that power lies. That's how we advance. We connect again to that source inside, which we all have, no exceptions. You've got a connection to source too, right in there. It don't matter what you call it. Okay, we got to get over that. We get too sticky on words. We can be triggered by so much. We need to kind of desensitize ourselves just a wee little bit here, okay? Just a wee little bit. Because we get our defenses up, bang, 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 right? If everybody's fighting, I'm against that, I'm against that, I'm against you, I'm against this, I'm against that, I'm against. We're going to fight, we're going to fight, we're going to fight. Time for fighting is done. Where does that get us? Now we've got even more weapons, mass weapons of destruction, whatever. Why do we want to keep pushing it? Do we want to keep pushing it till, right? Take that in your own little life too. Do you want to keep pushing things until they keep exploding? Or do you want to retreat? Where is my power in this situation? How can I change what's happening if I don't like what's happening inside or outside of me, right? Sometimes we need to relocate ourselves. Sometimes it won't change on the outside. So we can sit there whining and complaining about, oh, woe is me, right? It's all take. Nobody's giving to me, right? Are we looking over here and not seeing that we're draining others now too because we're not appreciating what they're giving us because we just keep pouring it out here? So have a look at that. Make sure you appreciate all that support that you have and know that you're always divinely supported by the great oneness divine, right? Number 6, this is the gift that we can share with others. As we tune into that, we see our gifts that we have to share. Remember, gifts are meant to be shared. Don't keep them to yourself. Share those gifts out. They're healing. They're healing for you and others too. And you never know who that is. You never know who you're going to help heal. You never know who you're going to trigger a good thing in there that's going to and help them transmute their own shit and build better patterns and better cycles, better paths for the young ones to follow. So, gift we have to share. Gift we have to share. Right? That's our allies and support. We can be an ally and support. That's the gift we have to share. We choose where we are supporting, not being against. What are we supporting? With love and kindness. Because once we start fighting, once we start yelling, who's going to be listening? Nobody's listening. We get into this tit for tat, back and forth. How is that allies and support? How is that supporting our Mother Earth? We keep pushing and pushing until somebody pushed that destroy the earth button. Whatever, right? What is that for you? With grace and ease. Are we looking at these ugly ducklings and trying to make them swans? I mean, looking at ugly ducklings trying to make them ducks and not realizing they're swans. Are we looking at ourselves trying to fit in with the okay, let's say we're an ugly swanling. We're trying to fit in with the ugly swanlings, but we're a little cute little duck. So, either way that is for you, okay? We support with grace and ease. We don't know what anybody's lesson is supposed to be, so how can we judge whether they're doing the right or the wrong thing? We don't know what their lesson is from that. We don't know. Well, we might learn from them doing that, right? So that allies and support, we need to start being our biggest one. That's a gift we have to offer. We can be an ally and support to our source, to our earth, to each other. But it begins within. Open up with grace and ease. You find your place on this earth. You find what Creator built you to do. That gift Creator gave you to share is that you can be an ally and support. We all can be that. That's why that general card, right? We can all do it with grace and ease, or we can all go kicking and screaming, but we know change is coming. That's it's happening. It has happened. Right? What have you seen? What have you learned most from this year, right? Humor and opposites. We thought this was going to be the best 2020, right? Well, it is. Where we thought we were going to get everything. Well, see, now this is the year to appreciate what we already have. And how much do we really need? Right? And what is your basic needs? Right? Basic needs are not luxuries. Luxuries are not basic needs. You can survive without luxuries. Okay? And let's laugh at ourselves because we thought we needed that. My gosh, we're going to die if we cannot go shop. at a store. Oh my goodness, how are we going to eat if we can't go get our food from the grocery store? Right? So we all need to return to that. We can all plant seeds and learn how to garden. We can all, build a sustainable earth, a sustainable systems. This is what we're weaving to bring together, to use that usable energy for all, to empower everyone. That's how we advance as a society, when everybody has their basic needs met. It's an illusion that there isn't enough to go around, that not everybody can, that we're going to be overpopulated. No, those are the ones that want to control us. So see and laugh at that. Oh my goodness, how could I ever fall for that? How could we think that man could destroy this earth? Yeah, we could cause damage, but you look at, and still, you see those bunkers. Where is man going to save themselves? Deeper into their mother. So let's see that illusion around there. If we keep fighting, right? Find those more peaceful ways. That's what we're changing to, the usable energies, because there's more power in peace. There is more power in peace. There's more power in love than hate. It's the other end of the spectrum. Other end of the spectrum. More power in that. All right, 26. That's a good one. It's a good one. I like that. So we're going on with that. See, the grandmothers are there. And the grandfather's son, right? Prentice of stones. We're expansion of knowledge. So expand your knowledge on, agriculture, on old ways of having your own little garden in the back, right? And then we don't have to worry. If we're all kind of generating our own food, we got extra surpluses, we can share that out. That's the way those communities ran before. Human beings, we didn't always have money. It was the barter system and trading, goods and services. So it all worked together as the community, right? Those were the cycles that worked. So we can return to some ways, those cycles, right? Bring forth that love and the lessons. So returning is not going backwards, right? We're still going forward, right? Still going forward. We went off on a detour, maybe. And maybe we needed to. We needed to see some sights over that way. Whatever that is for you. We bring in these medicine woman tarots to help us kind of clarify a little bit her. Above. Oh, that's too many. Below. And within. Okay. I want them to fly out. My wrist is really sore, though. But we'll do it. We'll do it anyways. Because I like to do it that way. I like when they just jump out. So, we start down at the bottom there. Right there. Morning stars. No. This is the... And I put the book away. The lesson today, that usable energy and retreating, right? I'm seeing past the cultural illusions. Here's Coyote again. Right? So we're retreating. If we want to react and respond, what are we using our energy on? Are we using out there to go, roar, roar, roar? Or are we doing the quiet, subtle shift, right? Because the truth doesn't need to be loud. It's all there. And it will be seen. So see through those cultural illusions. We need to see through it ourselves, not pointing at others, how they're not seeing through it, how they're all caught up in the illusions, how they're not buying into this, how they're buying into that, and all blah, 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 blah. Well, what are we doing, right? We're pointing at them, but we're not looking at us. So see that cultural illusion, because that's the biggest cultural illusions, that we need to be focused on everybody else and see what they're doing. Okay? People that want to control us have us focus on the outside, on the inside. They don't want us to know that we can tap into that power. They don't want us to know there is enough to go around, because that's how they get everybody to follow them. They feed you fear. And we gobble it up. So see past that cultural illusion. What are you afraid of? Right? Man cannot destroy what Creator has made. Seriously. Like, come on. Why are we more afraid of man than who created man? Right? I don't know. Check that within you. So then we go to the passion in the spontaneous and the spider weaving. This is our, that was the blessings. That's the challenge and then the blessing. Challenge, connecting with our passions. The challenge to see what we've already caught in our nets. In our webs. Well, it's kind of a spider nest, right? Yes, 2 is the blessings, not the challenges. 2 is the blessings. Okay, right? We have the lesson, then the blessings before we look at the challenges. Okay. So it's still the fire and the spider there. Okay. Ouch. The blessings today. Too much. Too much. Ouch. I'll just take this one. Oh, they'll give you a flash of these ones, but this one was by itself down here. The peacemaker. That's the blessing today. We all have that. Interfacing the world, right? Inspiration and excitement. Let's get excited about what's coming, the good things coming, and who we are. Tapping into our own personal power and that usable energy that we have within ourselves. Ooh, isn't that exciting? Right? And then we're giving it away. Right? That's the blessings. We can tap in. We all have that gift to share, that gift to give away, right? We tap into our passions, that spontaneity. We weave our webs. We weave our creations, our art. Your art is your heart, whatever that is. Is it music you play? Is it a service? Are we all dancing together? Because it's being shared. It's not hoarded away. It's being shared out. So that is the blessings we may be thankful for. Look at all that's there for us. All the stuff we have to be grateful for. 5 of stones, right? So that is the blessings. All day, in every day. They're there in every day. We can find that in every day. And then the challenge. Spirit free, doubt overcome by action. Right? We take that time to make the decisions, and then we take that actions. We do that sacred dance. See, 3 and 4 make 7. The 7 of pipes. The pipes is the fire. The channel. Be a clear channel of the divine. We all can be. Take that action. You feel that little yearning inside. It's just that little spark. It's that quiet, right? And the fire starts to grow, and you just have to share it. And we're going to miss out. So take that action today. Make that decision. What part of that cycle are you going to repeat or change? And whatever is that for you, take some action on it. That's how you free your spirit. But it could be a challenge. What action do I take? There's so many because we're looking outside. Right? Come to the inside. Take a breath. That's why it's a challenge. What action are we going to take? We have to quiet ourselves. See past the illusions. See what we have to give away. That's the actions. What is our power in that? So, number 4, Morning Star's gift. The rites of passage to change. And what are we building? Rites of passage and change. Building. Morning Star's gift. There we go. Okay. 2. Morning Star, 1 to send out 2. Listening to the truths of the sages. See, the young person is getting their advice from the elders. It's not a group of peers and we're all deciding what we should do and we don't have that wisdom. We're listening to those elders. Those have walked this path before. I mean, even what's going on in the world, there's people that have gone through societies, you know, like with Hitler, those ones that became dominating. I've seen some things and recognizing some stuff that we're going through too. So we need to look at that. Listen to the wisdom of the sages. They're in our history books. They can't hide it all. They couldn't destroy it all. All that truth comes out. The truth never dies. Right? So we can connect that. We can tap in. That's our gift from Morning Star. We can do our sunrise ceremony. We can pack our pipes. We can do our prayers. We can see that we are connected to all of the elements, to everything in the world. Ace of Pipes, inspiration and excitement. Oh, didn't that one fly out with the peacemaker, wasn't it? We're getting excited because as we talk, we can see, we can have this peaceful world and we can take that action as each one of us, because it's an inside job, chooses to take that action to bring more peace into the world, chooses to see past the cultural illusion, to see to the truth and listen to the sages. Not just what we see in medias and all that. Let's listen to the ones that have actually been there, done that, okay? Right? Because they can share with you their mistakes, what they learned from that, what they maybe wish they'd done instead. And then it's up for you. But to make those decisions, this is what we need to do. Listen to the sages and then take that action as we're inspired to do so, as that passion comes up. But we need to think to be spontaneous and not impulsive. Right? And that's how we find our power within, and that's how we advance as a society. It's not about the material things. How is that advancing? That's going backwards. Right? No, we need to gather together. Gather together. It's the three of stones. We're sharing our wares with each other. There is enough to go around. We're sharing from our bounties, not from scarcity. And those who want you to believe that there isn't enough to go around, they're trying to have power over you, right? They're trying to advance their own agendas, not what's best for all. So have a look at that. Gather together in the positive ways, not gathering together with hate. Let's not join together our hate. Let's join together in our love and begin within, in our own selves. Be an ally and support to ourselves. Gather together all of our wares. What do we have to share? What do we have to share? What do we have to put out there? What's our gift to give? Oh, well, that's coming next, isn't it? We can be an ally and support. We can do it with grace and ease, right? Or we can go kicking and screaming, right? Grace and ease. If we learn that in ourselves, we can help others with that too. So let's support others in doing their begin within work, right? And not criticize. We don't know where somebody is on their path. Well, that's 2 again. Noticing needs and contemplate your blessings. 5 of arrows and the 4 of arrows. Arrows is the mental. See, we could sit here and feed while people are going hungry. We can notice that their bowl's empty. I've got so much here that I can share that with you. Right? Or sometimes, right? Maybe we're, we got nothing, but they don't go up and ask. It's something we need to do, right? Ask and ye shall receive. And be careful what you wish for. There's all this sorts of stuff there. But as we're looking, as the ally and support, contemplate the blessings. As we're grateful, more will be brought on to us. See, we're contemplating, we're making, and then we bring that into market. What might be needed? Well, this is coming through me. I have a passion for this. I'm really good at doing that. Right? Then I bring that into market. See, oh, look at what I have can benefit others as well. Well, I made this coat, this blanket that I'm sitting on. These guys look cold. Maybe I'll give that to them. I'll feed this guy some food and get that one, whatever. Whatever. Do we act as allies and supports to each other? Or we just sit here and go, oh, I feel so bad for those people that have nothing, and continue eating and dinner luxuries. And like, oh, well, I feel bad for them, but yeah, that's their bag, right? Whatever. Okay, can we be an ally and support to bring this peaceful world? It all begins within. To be that kind person, to be giving. To be giving and loving. Because if we're all giving, who's going to be emptied, right? If we're all getting our power and replenishing ourselves from the ultimate power, from the source, and not trying to take it. We're getting that usable energy from inside, from the source. We're retreating. We're not trying to get it over anybody, right? Because that's an illusion to have power over somebody else, right? Think man's almighty, right? And be like that dragon. All right, you can turn yourself into all these big things. Now turn yourself into something small. Well, then he loses all his powers. Because that's our greatest weakness, really, is the ego. To think that nothing can harm us. That's one of our greatest weaknesses. When I say weakness, to think we're all that in a bag of chips or whatever that is. That needs to be destroyed. We need to pierce that shield. That's the tower in the regular deck. Right? The shield is pierced. Thunderbird rises. It's a revolution. A revolution. We're not revolting. We're revolutionizing the way we've seen, the way we've acted in the past, that we don't need war anymore. We need to pierce that shield because we need peace, not more war. What is all the fighting for? It's, what is that word I want to say? Redundant. There's enough to go around. Okay, people who want to control us. Right? Want to say this one's better than that one. Listen to your heart. That's the 3 of arrows. So it's not me speaking. Connect with that heart, that sacred heart. Drop it down. And, What does it say? You have your truth detectors. You know the truth. That's what will help you to see through those cultural illusions, right? Listen to your heart. You need to pierce the shield. See through the illusions. The illusion that man is in power. Man was created. Man was created. And what source creates, man cannot destroy. We think so. Let's see past that. Let's laugh at ourselves. Ah ha 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 ha. 420 or 4020. That's what it was there. I just saw. So that's our cards today. That's a beautiful reading today. That's amazing today. Like that. I want you to have a little closer look at that. Peruse those. Right? What do they say to you, eh? What's that saying to you? It's listening to your heart, listening what's coming through you, not just me, right? This is how it comes through me, but maybe it's saying something totally different to you. I don't know, because it's your lesson. I don't know what your lesson is. I don't know what your lesson is. We all go through these in our own ways, in our own time. But I mean, the world is going through this tower moment. We do have to see through these cultural illusions. We do have to stop fighting. Fighting doesn't advance us. Fighting does not advance us. It sets us back. It sets us back. Okay, let's keep advancing in a more peaceful, loving way. There is no need to fight. All right. Beautiful beings. Oh, I love you so very much. Thank you so much for being here. Honored to be on this earth walk with you. I'm an ally and support for that begin with and work you need to do. Right? You want to come give me a call? I can do that too. If we want to do a little workshop, learn a new skill together, that would be fun. I can do that. I'm going to say an average of $20 per person per workshop. And, you know, in these times, we got to keep them small. So, but that was my little learning of the macrame. See, and you put it out there. I wanted to learn macrame, pot hangers. And then somebody says, hey, do you know how to do that? And then I went, hey, let's learn together. So I've learned it. And I've got a workshop coming up next Friday. So if you would like to learn a little workshop, this isn't even the cord. That's just with I love how this goes in the back. We can do so much stuff with it. Oh, I have been watching and watching and watching. That's my that's a bit of my autism there, right? I gotta watch and watch and watch. So it's like almost obsessive. It is. Oh my goodness. But I'm watching and studying. My brain is working it out, and I've done this all in my head. I figured it all out in my head before I implement it. That's why my head is so trained. So anyways, love yous. Yeah, get in touch with me. You want to do a workshop? You want to connect? That's something else I've been thinking of too. I did take spiritual director. So if you need like a spiritual companion or whatever, you want a personal, I'm going through some grief and stuff, I can help with that as a companion thing. That is part of my training. One point I was an ordained minister, Reverend Christianna, when I was out in BC. Was doing a healing heart school, and it was just an online thing, but it was cool. I was actually the officiant for my cousin's wedding. I was her bridesmaid and walked down with my bouquet, and then put my bouquet down, and then she had the sash made, and I put on the sash, and I wrote her little ceremony as she wanted it. I didn't write it. I put it together. Little pieces I inserted to make it personal, but it wasn't, just came through me. But they loved it. It was beautiful. It's too bad there's no recording of it. It was, everybody's cameras went dead at that time. Anyways, but that was beautiful. So yes, I'm here for you. I'm ready to get working too, slow and steady. So we can work at that. What is it that you need for your begin within? Right? To help discover your passions, whatever. You want to try something out? We can do it. Let's do it. I got lots of supplies and stuff here. So, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to open up my Begin Within shop. Kind of. I've got to renovate the van. Anyways, love yous. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know it. This world really needs you. Yes, it does. So put it all out there, my friends. Love you. Did I do this? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yeah, thank you. Beautiful beings. Wonderful, blessed day.